Well, I suggest you gentlemen invent a way to put a square peg in a round hole rapidly.
The idea is really that assemblage is something that has been part of our fabric and part of the art historical fabric since the beginning of time.
There is a story embedded in every object.
Okay, people, listen up. People upstairs handed us this one, and we gotta come through. We gotta find a way to make this fit into the hole for this, using nothing but that.
Let's go.
But what's fascinating about these little stories that get embedded in objects is that I'm reminded of a quote by Henry Ford, who once said, "Every object tells a story."
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Times are hard, you're afraid to pay the fee, so you find yourself somebody who can do the job for free.
His whole enterprise in his art and in his life was something I think that individually concerns every one of us, and that is preservation of memory. And so his art was an entire enterprise to hold on to culture, cultural memory, the communal memory.
If you think about the notion of hunters and gatherers, until we became an agricultural society 10,000 years ago, that is how we found our food. We scavenged, we foraged, we hunted, we gathered. And I always felt that impulse is embedded in our genes, and that artists themselves are a particular kind of hunter-gatherer.
I guess it's one of the sort of curses of what you do, is that you're constantly looking at something and thinking, why is it like that? Why is it like that and not like this? And so in that sense, you're constantly designing.
If you design something that's precious, that you really love, you're never going to leave that. My father's briefcase made out of a beautiful piece of leather gets better with use, and I've inherited it, and I'll pass it on, right? There's very few things you think about, they mostly degrade, but some things like this briefcase gets better with use.
Either put on these glasses or start eating that trash can.
I already am eating from the trash can all the time. The name of this trash can is ideology.
And the problem with spending a lot of time focusing on what's very now and very next is that it isn't very forever. And that means that it doesn't last, because there's someone else coming along trying to design what's now and next after that. And part of their agenda, whether it's over articulated or not, is to make whatever used to be now look like then, so that people will buy the new now.